Hello? I am getting a very late start. Once again, I've been having makeup adventures. I don't think I'll need a surgeon, but uh, it's just not, I'm going to have to give it up. So, Donna, how are you doing today? I woke up and it was cold. I don't know what's going on. Yesterday it was 125. And today I was looking for my sweats. It's still not terribly hot, even though the sun's out. I mean, I've been sitting over here and I had the back door open and, you know, but once the sun started hitting the side of the trailer, I did shut the door and turn the air on. But I don't need it. I think I could have made it without it. But once it gets too far along, by then I'll be done, right? Time it cools off, after a certain point. Either you do. That's kind of the way with the space heater too. If it's under 40 degrees, that space heater don't come on. I mean the kerosene heater. No, under 40 or no kerosene heater unless, well, it's just not worth it because it roasts you out, right? Same thing. But I'm figuring it out. I got it down, and like I said, it can be 80 degrees in here, and I really feel all. It's just the stuffiness, and it once. Maybe I should move to the back of the trailer. It's right. Anyway, let's just get going, Donna. I should just start over because this was all gobbledygook. I still can't find the time. Oh, it's a minute and a half. You can deal with it. Okay, surrender. Let it go. I'm awful uppity, ain't I? 10 of Wands. I thank you for being here. It means a lot to me. It does. Okay. You got a plan. And Spirit says to let it go. A burden. Let it go. Surrender. The 10 of Wands, Donna Jean. It's got you down, okay? What's the biggest stressor in your life, Donna Jean? What's holding you back? Okay. We got pineapple. Reconciliation. I don't know why I can't say that right. A fair man. Dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Woman. Dealings or relationship with a woman. Well, either that's you and him, or this goes to the third party again, because it would be two women and a man, right? I'm just pointing out just facts. I'm moving along now. Ooh, denuded is your word. I myself know about that from multiple sclerosis terms, but your number is 192, and the definition is bared and stripped. The denuded tree lost all its leaves in the strong winds, exposing its branches. The more myelin that is denuded from the nerve sheath, which I think is the myelin. Myelin is another name for the sheath. It's another name for fascia, actually. And it is. This is a microscopic fascia, right? And I'm just going to stop there. But I mentioned it without going deeper into that. I just mention it because it is a form of fascia. And so my my illnesses progressed from multiple sclerosis to necrotizing fasciitis, which is fascia. I'm just saying, I think that's a valid observation. And I wish I could find some studies on it. I don't know. All right, I'm moving along. I'm sorry. Chuck Berry, Johnny B. Good. People passing by would stop and say, "Oh my, that little country boy could play." This just makes me see the Crossroads movie. I don't know the song. And then all right, I won't do it to you. Sinead O'Connor, get ready for it to creep out. I know it will. It's nothing compares to you. It's been 7 hours and 15 days since you took your love away. I love this song. Okay. Oh, you're thinking about the stars. You're thinking about what your future holds for you. You got your comfort in hand. What you've got. You want to move ahead. You want to go somewhere else. You're ready to go. You're not happy here. You're not happy where you are, Donna. What is there more to life? Surely there's more. Is this it? Is this all there is? This is more head in the star. There's an astronaut on top of the moon, and his flag is a fish. I'm just saying. I can't see inside the astronaut helmet. Maybe it is that little fish in the. Dude is renting space in your head, okay? On an emotional level. And you're like, You're not happy. Oh, you've got bills to pay, and you've got tons and tons and tons of stuff that you're responsible for. Oh, I didn't mean to flip that, but since I did, or well, I guess I did. I guess I did. I always flip. See, I'm out of sorts. Yeah, I did mean to flip that. I'm stuck in Oracle land the way I used to do the oracles. I'm sorry. I'm fractured. And you're frazzled. Oh my God, yeah, you're multitasking. You're trying to do everything. And are you also a writer or some sort of a mather? Because I mean, okay, for the average person, this is a buttload of bills. Okay, and you're struggling to keep it up. You feel like you're taking care of everything. You're like Magic Mom. Is that a stripper? Oh, it's Magic Mike. Okay. You know, I had that thought because you did. I'm just saying, because I've never even seen that movie. Although it's on my list. Shh. Okay, if you're not the average person, if you are someone who's really high IQ or a genius level or a super thinker or someone who is a tinkerer and a Mrs. Fix It, right? Then or like if you're maybe a writer and you're fixing, you know how you've got writer's block, you're fixing to have a flow. One might say you're fixing to experience a bipolar manic period, and you're going to be very very busy. And if by I've had a little go with that, and look, I like to quilt, right? And I know that it's hard to start, and once I start, it's hard for me to stop. So I will do a whole lot of prep. so that I can just go and go and go and go and go. Because otherwise, I'll get lost going in circles doing all that multitasking. So I just prepare for it. And I use my neurosis to my advantage. And I'm actually able to crank out quite a bit. But I through the trouble of all this meticulous prepping and organizing before I start. Here's an example. I know that to baste a full-size quilt, I have a nice little PVC rack, and I baste it by hand, right, which cripples my hands. I don't know if I could do it today. But it takes me about 3 days to do a big herringbone stitch over all of it. So the house I lived in the last time I did this, I had a huge kitchen. It's one of the reasons I got it. But I also had a huge table, and I'd break it down and move it over out of the way. And then I prepped 2 crock pot meals, and I cooked one, and the other's in the fridge, so that I didn't have to stop and cook anything, and my kids could serve themselves. And it was way over on the other side of an empty room where no cooking was going on. And then I set the whole quilt up in there, and I was covered. I didn't have to cook. I had plastic bowls right in the garbage. Easy peasy. Okay, but I had to prep to get that accomplished, and it took skills, and it took a forethought. I mean, this is well thought out. Well thought out. Chick's got 5 hands. 2, yeah. Okay. Kudos to you, Donna, because you are the mastermind of something, and it might be this burden also that you have to lay down. This might be you multitasking and paying all these bills, taking care of all these super responsibilities, something. But I mean, you got it down. It's a functioning system. And I mean, you're the grease. You're the mastermind. Okay. And once you surrender this, something's going to fall apart. Prepare. Yeah. Look, this is you. You like to live in your head. You like to plan that stuff out. You like to think. And this is you not thinking. So you're asleep at the wheel. The honeymoon is over. You done learned it. Now you're ready to move on. Gonna drop it like a hot rock. I've learned stuff like that. I like to learn. I will ferociously learn something. And then when I'm done, I'm done. I know when I'm done. A strong, unbridled passion. Flame on, flame off. But this is something that you've been consistent with for a long time. So it's not in and out. It's over and done. That's what it is. Something has simply run its course, and you'd like to move on. I mean, it's been 7 hours. I'm just going to be so annoying. You say I'm already there? You know, when I was getting ready, I was like, well, you're going to be professional today, Melissa. There's got to be more. There isn't. But I'm deeper than you think. Or so I tell myself. And to be denuded is to be laid bare. I didn't even look at the other side of this. Oh, it's a winter tree, a tree with no leaves. Oh, that's sad. Well, at least it's a tree, because some people's trees are telephone poles and there ain't a branch on it. To be laid bare, to be seen for what one is, with no embellishments, no fashion statements, no masks, no attitude, no manner, no lies, no truths. To just be seen as one is. To be nude. To know the truth of a thing. A heavy burden. All right, Donna. Pounce. Decide to act. That is your next action, Donna, is to decide. Your decide to act. Why they got to throw in that little hamstring? Why can't you just do it? Just do it. You have to decide to do it, but it's in your destiny to do it. Do it, Nala. Building blocks. It's the next step. It's the next thing to do, the next right thing. Wealth. Wealth. I'll have to be looking that up. And then your affirmation is to make your decision. Do it already. And take action with confidence. And this is the Eight of Cups, which is the end of something because you walk away from it. After you lay that burden down, you don't take this baggage with you when you go. All right. This is what's been on your mind, Donna. The Hanged Man upside down. How did that happen? No, the rest. All right. The Hanged Man upside down. That is not you not learning your lesson. That is you not seeing the inherent wealth that you will gain, because it's a level up. Okay. You're going to level up when you let this go, because you got to let it go before you. All right. Look. I'm sorry about all my yoga isms. You've got to let it go before you can level up. This is the next level, the next block, the next chapter. And you'll gain so much more than you know. You have to have faith and walk away. You have to walk away in faith, because you know. You see, that's partly manifesting as too. Because when you walk away in faith that you know you can do it, you manifest that you can. When you crank the wheel, that's when fortune changes. It's belief. And you're not seeing it, you're not learning it, you have no faith in yourself. Perhaps that is the lesson. Whatever the lesson is here, that you have to let it go. Whatever the lesson is in this, is going to be what keeps you here, and you're not getting it. You're not letting go. You're I'm tired just talking to you. It must be really a heavy burden. Acceptance. Your perfect imperfection. Are you trying to make up for something, some perceived flaw? Because you need to accept it. A radical acceptance. It is what it is, and you. Divine feminine is robotic feelings. That is the robotic repetition. That is not feeling, and it is reacting to something in a prescribed manner. That's not learning the lesson. You got to feel your feelings, Donna. You're not all these right angles. No, you aren't. But it makes me think of this song where that dude was rap dancing, break dancing with a big boom box in front of an empty building on a big piece of cardboard. Days go by and still I think of you. It's been 7 hours and 15 days since you took your love away. The sun. Acceptance. Radical acceptance. Something is over. Nothing compares to you, but it's over. A sense of nostalgia that could be linked up to the Six of Wands and the programming. Okay. An inability to break free, but it's over. But you can't move on. So it might as well still be there, right? Because you can't move on until you can let it go. All right, we're going to look at wealth. I don't know it. I'm not going to assume. I kind of got that one. 34. I know the reading takes up a long time. I try not to do it all. I eliminated one big one. A marker of abundance and success and the achievement of a goal. That is the end of a matter. Okay, that is letting it go. That is an end of it. It can also pretend a time of emotional satisfaction. You don't need to, you're not going to go this way anymore. It is a reminder that all things can, this is perpendicular to what I thought. All right. This is the marker of abundance and success and the achievement of a goal. It can refer to real riches. Know that wealth includes sharing, for this card is also a reminder to give something away to help another, be it money, time, or anything of value. Sharing will always ensure the flow of wealth. This marker is a very fortunate omen. Sharing. Just do it. It's the next step. But have the faith to walk away. You're not. You're at some sort of an impasse. But if this is emotional wealth, which it briefly touched on in there, this could be seen as the end of this impasse, okay? Because you are at your next step. Just do it. Shayla Booth. So it's the next step. Okay. And the sun. You can see clearly now. I know, didn't I flip that? Maybe I laid it back down. I talked too much. Just do it. Just do it. The sun shines on you. Fortune favors you. And if you just, this is well thought out too. This is, every step is well thought out. Okay. All the right angles. And that is all that thinking. Okay. So you do what you're going to do. Okay. You got to lay down something. Maybe you're going to retire. I don't know. But radical acceptance is where it's at. And you're just going to tell the truth. You're just going to tell the truth. You're going to lay it out. I am what I am kind of stuff. And the time is now. This is also to be, what one could say, to be denuded is to stand in truth, to tell the truth, to be, what's that political term? Transparent. To be transparent in your actions, to be upfront, to speak in a blunt and forthright manner. You may get it back, which may rip all the mask off of you, It could be a bad, unpleasant truths, bad, hurtful. It could unpleasant. I'm just going to stop. It could be really good, but it's to be vulnerable vulnerable as in raw. Okay. It's having that thick skin ripped off. I don't wish that on anybody. Two people. A light man looks like a dark middle-aged woman. She is Oriental by nature, exotic, kind of smirky, but maybe it's just her face. Uh, uh, something unique. Pineapple, back to the pineapple. Reconciliation. Okay. Let it go. That's a release. That's a request to pick it up again. Okay, we're going to have a look at dude. You drew a 2. And the cats. I also changed. I'm having weird possessed dice roll issues. Just weirdness of a weird sort. Weirdness of a weird sort. You know, that kind of weird. Or did I do it again? I guess I did. Okay. That's okay. Because I'm... Ooh. This card, which is looking into the abyss, the depression card, like a nested, like he's only allowing himself to see a little spark of him is still alive, but he looks into the abyss, and he has had this card several times. Yes, I forgot what I was reaching. Oh, that's what it was. There's nothing I can do about it. It helps my focus greatly. And you can tell when my insulin is probably high because I'm like, blah, 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 and I can't remember what I'm doing. Who are you? And doorway amnesia. Oh my God. Just give me a notepad and let me take it with me. I didn't give him one of them. I tell you what I'll do. Yeah, we'll see about this. Okay. Let me think about it. Empress. I could always clarify mom with mom. Oh, look, this card too. He's always thinking about you. Why he's thinking about bad things. It's depressive. He's holding on, thinking about you. Glob reigns. That is slovenly. I don't know. Clarity right under your nose. It's clear. What he should do, but he can't get it together. Oh, and there's a 7 of Wands. He's trying to, either he's keeping boundaries or he's testing boundaries. And it's plain to see that's a big bully of a dog, but the big baby. Clarity. Boundaries. Okay. And holding back. He won't step up. He won't do anything about it. Go slow, take time. Oh, he's confused and foggy, unclear of himself, but he sees himself. Oh, he's trapped and he can't get out. He's trapped. You're trapped. He's trapped. He can't think. He regrets it. He's trying not to leave. Donna, and he's feels like he's just fighting with you maybe too much. Oh, home life. Home life is a problem. He's trapped at home. All right. Is that upside down? It is. Okay. He's just a sheep. He doesn't even know what's going on. He he's under the spotlight. He don't know what the hell's going on. He's blinded. He can't even see who's in the audience. Because he's like a newly hatched chicken. Traveling in dangerous waters. Dude's out of his depth. He can't think it. He can't see it. He can't save himself from it. He's thinking about the abyss. Is the abyss better than life now? I don't want to say it. He's depressed. He's depressed. And here, we're going to do this. Because that's what we do with it, right? Or I can do anything I want to do with it. Okay. Show me what he's likely to do next, Spirit. Okay, he's down. He's took it. Oh my God. Yeah, he's tired of fighting. Okay. Oh my God. Queen of Wands. Yeah, he can't deal with it anymore, Donna. There's Karen as the Queen of Wands underneath him. Okay, guess who that is? He's trying to hold off leaving. He's trying not to leave your ass, Karen. Or Donna, it's he don't want to fight no more. He's tired of all the fighting. He don't know what's going on. He's out of his depth. He's depressed. He's just trying to hold on. All the fighting. He stopped fighting. Some battles aren't worth winning, Donna. You beat him down. And then here's the Four of Swords. Upside down. He withdraws, but he's beat so far down, he just finishes bleeding out because he can't recover. You know, he's crawled to the edge of the battlefield to die. And there's the Seven of Swords. Dishonesty, betrayal, strategy, tactics, trickery, and low self-esteem. This is what you've reduced him to, Donna. That's the way he feels anyway. And he's just going to lie his way out of it. He don't care no more. It's past it. This is serious depression. And it's clear to see. But he was true. He thinks he was anyway. Hell at home. Don't know why. Confused. Don't know. How did this happen? How did this happen? An unfriendly ending. A bad ending. But no recovery. Or not right now, anyway. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's special. Okay. Yeah, we're flipping. You'd think I'd done this before, wouldn't you? I'm telling you, one change of routine and it just takes me. It's like pulling the football out from Charlie Brown. I'm ruined. All right, you gotta let it go, Donna. Heavy burden, and you gotta let it go. And you're the Ten of Wands. Leading. Go ahead and do it. Step out in front. Didn't you have this card yesterday, Donna? Your hopes and your fears. The Star. You know, you're a natural, Donna. And remember, I said maybe all this shit about keeping you down was because you didn't know you was a star, and they're if they can keep you down, they can stay large. Remember, you're gonna ignite, Donna. This bullshit go. When they look at you, this is what you see. Protection. Put up your guard. Oh, there's your keeper, still trying to keep you as a star in the jar. Remember that? Six of Pentacles. He wants you to keep it the same old, same old. They're trying to force you to remain in the same old because they refuse to see you as equal or maybe better. See what I'm saying, Donna? And their only power is the power that you give them. Okay, they have to convince you that that's right, and that's it. It's not real until you say it is. What do we say now? All join me together. It is as I say it is, and no other defines me. Boundaries. Stay in your own business. And as long as you believe that, that's your boundary. That's what you create for yourself, Donna. Do you see what I'm saying? You decide how they act by your association, by how you treat yourself. It's going to break your heart. Stay in your own business. Let them go. Let them go. Because you're being you and you're worth it. You're worth it. You can't have that keeper. You've outgrown him. Self-worth. Love what you see. You thought you needed him for a while. You needed him and then you grew up. That's what happens. 5 of Wands. Doing something that you're really not okay with. So you've been staying in this situation for a long time that you haven't been okay with, that you're not really happy in. You really want to step out front. You really want to call your own shots. You're tired of being second chair. They force you to remain second chair. That's your chair, Donna. Second chair. In a minute, Donna, this is what we're fixing to see. Honor. Acknowledge you, me, and we. And this is you stepping away from that bullshit that they saddled you with. And this is the Knight of Swords. This could be some very angry words. Some careful. Don't go off half-cocked. But this is like, I've got news for you, motherfucker. And this is action. Sometimes sudden and violent action. But nonetheless, it is action. And it is change. And that's you demanding to receive your recognition and value that you warrant, which you decide from another person. Or they can talk to Felicia. Okay. And this is how you see yourself. Guidance. Help is on the way. You think you're on... Oh. That's faith. Because this is help you see how you see yourself, okay? And this is guidance. That help is on the way. And this is you acting, here it is too, for you, on your own behalf, for your star. This is you realigning with yourself and starting out on a new journey. I don't know if you can see that. It's the Fool. You begin a new journey in faith. The first step in good faith. That you can do it, and you can. And it, like I said, it's in knowing that in stepping into the unknown in good faith and knowing that you can do it. You step into the knowing that you can do it is when you crank that will and you actually create it. It comes when you do it. You manifest it in your action. There was a line of Taming in the Shrew. There are several movies of Taming in the Shrew. And this one I think I'm talking about was, I want to say Elizabeth Taylor and John Cleese, but that cannot be. But both of them did a Taming in the Shrew. I don't know that they did it together. I'm thinking it was Richard Burton. But it might have been the John Cleese one. I don't know. It was where she was finally starting. It still makes me mad to watch the movie, but it's awesome. And there's that other one where the Harry Potter bathroom ghost, she did a Taming in the Shrew too, and she could just shriek like nobody's business. And that movie was vastly entertaining. God. But But there's a line in this movie where she says he's spouting off some bullshit, that she would have normally flipped out. I mean, it's not only is it untrue, but it's bullshit. And she, she was a Karen from way back. She was an original Karen, and she turned it right in with. She got right in line with him, and she made it her own. She turned it on him and made it her own, even while remaining the straight man or the docile woman who does what she's told. Remember, taming of the shrew. She's the shrew. She's the original Karen. And she was so meek and mild and docile. And she was at the same moment the most vicious Karen you have ever seen. And it was just something to behold. And she said something, I can't do it justice here, but she said, and so it is, even as you say it. And I have always thought about that line. When I used to have a card, I have a card on it used to stand up and proclaim to me, and it is what I say it is. No, and none other, because it was always connected to that line in Taming of the Shrew, because there was some sort of a mind thing there that I still contemplate. It's much more than it is on the surface, because it is what I say it is and none other. And it's the none other. None other defines me, because that's no one. No other defines me. You see, you kind of become your own Taurus field. I don't know. It could be a flashback from the LSD I did in my teenage years. I don't know. That stuff made me grind my teeth. I hear that strychnine. Okay. The dude just wants to stay home, and it's like it's good enough for me because, hey, you're doing all the work. I'm telling you. Hey, he don't see no problem. What's wrong with this, Donna? Oh, I don't know, dear. I'm just digging this latrine. Hopes and fears, anger. Feel the heat, turn it off. You're afraid to let your anger loose because, oh my God, the Queen of Swords has got a lot to say. Woo! Oh my God, you're afraid to let the real you out because you're gonna cut. That's what it is. You know where you are, and you know that you're afraid to talk about it because of all these unpleasant truths, and you're gonna let it off. You're gonna lay that burden down. Loss. Now allow yourself to grieve. You're afraid that if you even a tsunami of hurt emit from you, you're overwhelmed by your own feelings. You're lost in your feelings, okay? And you're afraid that your feelings overwhelmed. Okay. Afraid to deal with your feelings because they would be overwhelming. Afraid to feel because you'd have to feel them. You're just going to have to do it, Donna. You're going to have to lay that down. You're going to have to feel it, and it feels like being raw. Raw emotions, Donna. And you've been holding this back for a long, long time, and the dam is getting ready to break. I think you should be preemptive. It says pounce. The gates, your tsunami, are going to crash open. Maybe don't want you to break through that wall, right? Because it's going to wash out his house too. You see what I'm saying? When the dam breaks, his house is going to get flooded out, okay? But that dam is really blocking you from your next level. And letting that go, letting that burden down, you're not responsible for all this. I think this is an end, Donna. It's just an end. just a big end. It's time to end. I think everything's over and it's going to end ugly. I think you ought to be positive. Start getting yourself ready. I would certainly prepare. Okay, earlier I flipped this. I flipped the third of these for dude. I flipped the thinnest third as always. And I shuffled it 5 times then. I think I just had a flipper. Let's have an energy reading for dude. Okay, the 8 of Cups. Oh, Donna, don't go. He's trying not to go. It's pretty bad for him, too. He's depressed. He's in the doorway thinking about leaving. 4 of Swords. There he is. And he had the 4 of Swords over there, too. He can't recover. Can't recover. Going to lie in order to do it. He's got to get away. And he just can't do it anymore. You crank the wheel, Donna. You crank the wheel with your tsunami of choices. You let it go. Radically accepted it, that you're okay as you are. And he's on his own. He's on his own. Death. He's going to die without you, Donna. He's going to die. Like I said, he's... I'm a chauvinist. Because there it is. Donna, don't go. Donna, don't go. Going to die without you. We can work it out. 3 of Pentacles. But it's his 3 of Pentacles. I'm telling you, you'd always be the one down. You'll always be his lieutenant, which is code for raiser of the children, keeper of the house, worker of the second job. But you never have the remote. You don't care. It's not the point. You don't watch TV, Donna. That's not the point. You don't have the remote. It's not your remote, is it, Donna? Living room's not set out the way you would have done it. It's not. Shit. It's his house, Donna. It's his house. And that's what he wants. Traditional trad pat values. For those of you that don't know, when I first started this reading, it was my pronoun challenge, and Trad Pat stands for Traditional Patrick. And Donna Jean began as Jean because Pat and Jean could be male or female. But then everybody morphed, and it's Donna Jean and Dude. Every now and then John and Martha make an appearance. But it's just for whoever it resonates with. You can pick whatever name you want. You can be whatever sex you want. Don't care. Okay. Okay. But the Hanged Man, he's not learning his lesson either. See, hit you from leveling up. He don't want you to go nowhere. He don't want nothing to change. That's his happily ever after, Donna Jean. That's your son. Remember I said yesterday I wanted to see you shine forth like the sun? And then he also got the sun yesterday, Donna Jean, right after I said it in this reading for him. And I think because you are his son, Donna Jean, and see, there's you son. Okay, you got to be your own son. You're his happiness. You know, he likes to lord it over you, but the truth is he doesn't know what to do without you. Moving, and the 6 of Swords. Yeah, he just wants to move on. He does not want to be accountable. He doesn't want to accept anything. And when you lay all this down, it's going to be chaos for him. I can't wait to see it. Maybe I'll do a dude tarot. Do that. That's bad. I do that is best, especially in dude tarot, because I'm helping you pick your next boyfriend, right? And I do try to be true. 6, but he doesn't want to be accountable. And he's in alignment. He knows it's the truth. He knows it's the truth. He knows that the less he talks, the more likely you are to forgive him. Because you're the one that does the work, Donna. I'm telling you, the less he says, the more power he keeps over you. Because you slide back into old habit. He's done his work. You police yourself, Donna. It's a mind thing. I was talking about yesterday. 3 of Cups. He thinks that's the way it is. Three Cups family, friendship, joy, celebration. He doesn't see anything wrong with it. And like I said, it's Trad Pat. Trad Pat values, traditional Patrick. He is among an army of men who see nothing wrong whatsoever with the way he's acting. In fact, according to that group of people, he's a good guy. And if you look at it from that perspective, he's okay, Donna. Okay, it's all about what it really is. At the end of the day, it's about what you demand for yourself. But he sees nothing wrong with what he's doing. He thinks he feels kind of like he's under attack because suddenly you have a problem with what you've been doing for the entire time that you all have been together, Donna. But that's because he put you in second chair. And you got up. King of Wands. Ah. He's like, what? And suddenly he's seeing all kinds of crazy action that he is not used to seeing from you. And it's very masculine, assertive, and aggressive. Like I said, he feels under attack. And he desires to repel all the new stuff that you do, honestly. It makes him feel defensive and second guess himself. Well, he hasn't questioned the shit that he's done in 100 years. Same way it was good enough for my old man. This is the way mom and dad did it. You know, Donna. And then he'll talk smack about your family. He'll talk smack about your family as soon as he says something. Because if you know you, then you're not talking about him. Okay? He knows the quieter he is, really, he doesn't want to talk about the real issue. And your real issue is with him. It's not with his mom and dad. Okay? He's going to, but what I'm saying is if he can't avoid the argument completely, he's going to throw 19 tons of shit at you. 20 years ago, right? He's going to throw it all at you. He's going to baffle you with bullshit. And you'll be so fucking mad. By the time you're done talking to him, you will be beside yourself. And nobody, and then after you get alone and you calm down and you're like, oh my God, what happened? You'll realize you never even talked to him about what you wanted to talk to him about in the first place. And that's exactly what he wants. You go dance out of your conversational reach. Queen of Swords. Oh, and he's going to stay out of your reach too, because you do have some things to tell him. You had, let's see, the Queen of Swords, your hopes and fears. It's the Queen of Swords and anger. Okay. You are going to rage on. You're going to flame on. You're going to rage on. You're going to slice and dice. And you're going to denude him from all his lies. He will have nothing else to hide behind. And that will probably also destroy the relationship, which, although you see it coming, you don't know that you're there yet. Or you don't, if you can't be honest, you're afraid to be honest, being honest would end the relationship. So you're going to choose to keep a lie, or that's why you're unhappy, Donna. He's afraid of you too. He walks in fear of you. He thinks you're overly critical or pessimistic, manipulative, and rude. But you stop putting up with his shit. 5 of Cups. Oh my God. Disappointment. Focus on failure, sadness, and regret. He's feeling sorry for you. Gave him all your resources, and he did what he's feeling sorry for himself. If you just let him handle things, he could have done a lot better job than you. But no, you ruin everything. You make everything impossible, Donna. Recovering, facing fear, extreme regret, accepting help. Oh, this is monsters under the bed. This is the 9 of Swords. Oh, he's losing sleep. Okay, so he's losing sleep. He doesn't know what to do without you. You broke his heart. He's having nightmares. Now it's not so bad. There's no accountability there. There's just moving on. Everything remains hidden. No monsters are exposed. His monsters, none of his monsters, no accountability. Queen of Wands, he sees you as high maintenance. And now looking in the past, he's going to tell his next girlfriend what a super Karen you were. She's going to hate your guts. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, there's the Emperor. Yeah, he's going to tell everybody what a bitch you were. He did everything for you. That's the stories he'll tell. He did everything for you. And you were ungrateful. You were a super bitch. It's all your fault. He martyred himself. You are all that he thinks about. It did take a big toll. He is sick. You are Karen. You outgrew your keeper. What do you do when that happens? Either you wear the collar that grows into your neck, or you remove it. Last card from Spirit. Oh, a twofer from Spirit. Strength and the Three of Wands, both are upside down. Okay, so he's afraid his ships are never going to improve for him. It's always going to be like this. He's never going to get where he wanted to go. He's never going to reach his star. He's afraid. He's afraid now, and he's looking into the abyss. Remember, he's depressed. He's sad. There's just that's still holding on to life. It's a very depressing picture. It's a very depressing interior, Donna. It's very dark. And he's afraid. Tried Pat is afraid and depressed. And he thinks his ship's never going to come in. He blames himself for lack of foresight, delayed opportunity, closed off, and fear of failure. He's failed. Fear of acceptance. You meant the world to him, Donna. But he used you. Even though he used his powers for good, okay, and I really don't. A keeper that you outgrew, okay, is a loving partner. He never wanted to cause you any sorrow. He never wanted to cause you any pain. Okay, but he's afraid he's going to lose you, and he's afraid and he's afraid that he with you. And that if he tries, he will fail. So does he try and fail, or does he let you go and remain in this perimeter that he can maintain? Temperance. He's been thinking about this for a long time. He's been thinking about leaving. He's trying not to leave. He's trying to stick it out. He doesn't know what else to do. He's very depressed. Depressed and afraid. Give me a teeny tiny energy read for girl, Donna Jean. How can she help, dude? How can she do the best thing for herself that also helps dude? Two of Wands. You got to let it go. You've got to make the choice. You have to move on. That is the best thing for dude. And you as the Empress, by making the choice, you reset to Empress. You allow dude to reset to himself. Page of Pentacles, you see and acknowledge the value in yourself and the situation. You accept the situation as it is, and you allow it to be seen as it is. And that allows you to learn the lesson. It allows Dude to learn the lesson. He also had the Hangman in reverse. That is not learning the lesson, either one of you. And the Page of Wands, there is the announcement, the surrender. You let it go. Move on. Okay, one more. Woo. I'm not taking all them. I'm taking this one. Okay. It refills your cup. Refill your cup. He can refill his cup. Like I said, together alone, and then both of you improve. It will happen. When you flame on, he will flame on. Okay, Spirit says, believe in your personal power. Be happy with the results of your actions. Radical acceptance. Focus on your goals to bring great success. Keep your eye on your goals and enjoy every moment. Be here now. Flame on. Express your creativity with compassion and emotion. Compassionately proceed. Don't stop just because he's afraid. I'm sorry he's afraid. You're sorry he's afraid. Hug him and go ahead. Proceed. Okay, Donna, now we're going to look at, I'm not sure what it pretty much backed up everything I said there. You've got to proceed. You've got to go. As soon as you make the decision to go, you crank the wheel, life will get better. You'll see. You'll just be amazed at how quickly it happens. It's all in the doing. I know what I saw. Okay. Did I do that again? Oh no. Okay. I keep thinking that it's the shut up. It's okay. This is the big, okay? You're having trouble letting it go. It's the next step. Your resentment holds you back. You're keeping yourself at this level. Resentment keeps you at this level. You harbor a grudge. You will not accept it. You will not. You got to let go of him. Because you're the Joker. Stab, stab, stab. Yeah. Big energy is the Ace of Cups. You've got to forgive yourself. You have to let go of it. Forgiveness is for you. Your cup is empty and you can't refill it. You can't learn the lesson. You can't level up because of this resentment that you're harboring about something. Keep up the good work. You're almost there. It's all but the capstone. Okay, there's a star in the distance. You're building a pyramid. It's almost done. Keep up the good work, okay? But I'm telling you, Mom's got a zinger in the closet because you're building a pyramid that's almost done. Well, none of those pyramids have the capstone. Is that because something else floated down from the universe and recharged on them? I don't know, but that's a great mystery, a great unknown mystery. Keep up the good work. Fortify your position. Fortify your position. Those things, they might not have never been finished, but nothing's ever going to knock them down. And look at yourself that way. This is the big picture. If you're packing a grudge, you got to lay it down so you can fill your own cup. Okay, you have to. You're the only one standing between. Dude can't stop you. You stop yourself from progressing. Maybe you tell yourself it's him, and you don't because of him, but still stop blaming anybody. It is all up to you. You judge yourself because your heart is light as a feather. No other defines you. It is as you say it is. In the end, it is you and God, you and spirit. You know what to say? You and you. You decide. You decide how far it goes and how long your karma lasts. You decide. Be careful of seeing things that are not there. But then this is the moon, Donna Jean. The moon made its way into the thumbnail, okay? Because the big secret, the reason that you won't let go is a big secret, Donna. But you're never going to get done. You're never going to succeed. This big secret is something that you have on the 3D human level. And you might have, maybe you don't even know what it is. I don't know. Maybe the you on the other side of the matrix knows what it is, but I don't think so. I think that's how that works. I think the you on the inside of the matrix has a big secret in that you can't get back to the you on the outside of the matrix before you let go of this secret. The program cannot end until you let go of the secret. That's about ego, a misconception. What can you not let go of, Donna? Self-worth, that card was in here. Maybe you're an asshole joker because it keeps you at a certain vibration. So maybe you limit yourself to being a limited person. I don't know. Only you know, Donna. Only you know. He really don't want to know. He don't want to fight no more, Donna. And he can't be any. He's been as far as he can bend. So anyway, I'm just not used to it. I think there's a lawnmower coming, so it's probably pretty good timing. Oh, I was going to stop doing that, or else do it only at the beginning. Because I'm going to do it once at the end of the clearing the table. Love yourself, Donna. You're worth it. Love everybody, Donna. They're all worth it. But you first. Just like when the airplane's crashing, you got to put your own mask on before you can help. And that is the healthiest way of all. Not only that, but you get an oxygen rush, so hit the ground.